Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm back with a Git video. So today we're going to talk about Git revert. Basically, Git revert can be thought of as the safe undo button for your Git. So whereas something like Git reset totally removes the commit, Git revert allows us to go backwards in time to previous commits, but it doesn't sacrifice the ability to have the full transparent Git history. So basically, the best way to show you this is with an example. So as always, we're going to start by cloning the sample repository. This is going to be provided in the description, of course. So we'll head on over to our terminal. And once we're there, we'll do the classic old git clone, and we will let it go. We'll cd into the newly created directory and check out what we've got. So we've got two things. We've got this demo file and a README. Let's check out the git log here. All right, so we have this git log, which has these commits, as well as it has the initial commit and updating the README. So these are the three commits we're going to take a peek at today: adding demo file, append content to demo file, and prepend content to demo file. So how would we get back to append content to demo file? Well, we could just reset our head back to that particular commit, but that's going to lose our Git history after that point. So what we want to do instead is a command called git revert. So as you can see, we have the ability to go back one in the same format as we would with reset. So this is with git revert head. You'll see here that there is a generic message that's provided. I actually think the generic message is perfect because it says exactly what you're doing. And so we're just going to go ahead and use that. In order to use this particular commit message, we're going to press escape, WQ, enter. And if we look at our Git status now, you'll see that our branch is ahead of Git origin made by one commit. And if we look at our Git log, you'll see that we actually didn't lose any of our commit history. We've made an entire new commit that's associated with the revert. This is a very powerful tool because it lets us go back in time or press the undo button without having to nuke the history. So it's a very powerful tool. That's not the only thing we can do, of course. We also have the ability to use specific flags to modify the behavior of the git revert command. So let's say we wanted to revert again. So we used git revert head. You can also specify the commit hash here. We can instead look at the commit log, decide that actually we want to go back to this commit where we added the demo file. So we can go ahead and we can copy that, exit out of this, git revert, and then we can paste in that hash. And you can see that we go back in time to the point where we had that original demo file. Now, unfortunately, we're not able to do that easily because we are deleting a file. So GitHub's going to, make sure we want to do this. Now, we could either skip this, we could abort the revert, or we could add the file. So it's totally in our hands what we do from this point. I'm just going to go ahead and abort the revert. So we'll use git revert space -- abort. And you'll notice if we check our git status, we're back in line. If we check our git log, we haven't generated a new commit. And you'll notice if we look at our ls that we still have that file. So that works as intended. So there's another way we can use the git revert command, which is we can use git revert, and then we can specify a number of commits relative to our head. So in this case, we're going to go back to. The way this works is when we press enter, we get exactly that commit we'd expect, which is the commit to previous to the one that we are on. So we can save this using escape, WQ, enter. And now when we look at our git log, we can see that we are reverting both the append and the prepend at this point. which is fantastic news. And that is exactly what we wanted. So now I'm going to show you one more modifier for git revert, which is the no commit option. So let's just say we push this to our main. Now that we've pushed to main, let's say we make some changes to our demo file. So we're just going to nano into it. And, you know, we can add some print statement, hello, Control O, enter, Control X to get out of there. And now we can commit those changes using git commit -am. That's going to both add and then commit this file. So it's going to stage and commit it for us. And we can add this message of modified demo file. Now that we've done that, let's say we wanted to go back in time to a time where we didn't make those changes, but we don't want to actually commit that revert yet. Well, we can do that with the flag -n. So we can do git revert -n head. And if you see here, when we look at our git status, we see that there is this modified demo file, but it is not yet committed. So if we look at it, we don't have the changes that we put in before. And that's because we have initiated the revert, but we haven't yet committed it. So we can restore this file from staging using git restore -- staged demo file. And then we could git restore demo file. And if we look at that demo file now, you'll see that we have that hello back. So I really like the -n flag with git revert because it puts you in the driver's seat as to exactly what's reverted and how. So if you want to selectively keep some changes but throw away the rest, you're able to do that very cleanly with that revert. And that's it for git revert. It is a fantastic tool. It's like Control-Z, but ++. It's so handy to get yourself out of a bind. And the best part is that it leaves a history, right? So instead of just getting rid of commits, which can potentially mean losing files or data or anything like that, instead we have the luxury of being able to revert, where we can go back in time, but we can keep the changes should they be useful in the future. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like and subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one.